Hey girl, hey, I cannot believe it is that time again, and we are up for our September edition of the Hobby Lobby Christmas 2025. I've been making this a once a month thing, so we're gonna check out what they have now and all of the fun finds. If you are ready to see the video, go ahead, click that thumbs up button, red subscribe button if you're new. Have all kinds of holiday content coming at you very, very soon, so would love to do that. And also a little synopsis here. So when I'm going through, I do like to share prices because that way it helps you budget and plan for what you could be spending and what that item that I'm showing you is going to cost you for you to come in and actually get it. That way there's no surprises. And then also right now it's 50% off. I'm not going to do the math for that, so just keep in mind every price I tell you is currently half off. Now that all that's out of the way, let's jump into the shopping because I'm so excited. They have a ton out this month, so buckle up. In the previous version, and I will link all of the episodes of the Hobby Lobby Christmas 2025 that I filmed so far, I've already taken care of Christmas trees. So if you want to see an in-depth on the Christmas trees, go check that out. But this time we have all of the pastel candy. It has grown and grown as far as pastels, I feel like, in Christmas. And this is probably the biggest section my Hobby Lobby has had to date. Starting on the very top shelf here, we've got some gumdrops, some extra large gumdrops. They've got them in pink, purple, blue. They're $15.99. Then before that 50% off discount, so we've got those. These are so cute. They come in two sizes. They've got them for $19.99, and then they also have them for $13.99, both of them in sets of 4. But these are so cute, having the little what looks like sprinkles on them. They are not, but that looks so stinking cute. Got these fun kind of swirl candy canes. It's everything's so loaded, it's hard to get them off the shelf, but they have these little multi-packs, 2 pinks, and then the other colors are a single of each, $13.99 for those. Got these little sugar cookies that look like they have little frosting on them, $12.99 for those. Couple different colors. I've got the purple, pink, and then the blue icing as well. Nice little mix. And then these are super cute. Love all the different pastel colors, $9.99, and that is a 12-pack of the snowflakes. They've got these fun popsicles that are $11.99. Seriously, I mean, even throughout the year, like this would be a cute birthday party theme. Like if you got some of this when it goes super cheap after Christmas, $15.99 for the cupcakes. If you own a sweet shop, I feel like I say that every year, but seriously, these would be so cute. Got some larger pastel ornaments. They are 100 millimeters. And an 18 piece of those is $25.99. They are the shatterproof. They have more of these that are also shatterproof. They're a little bit smaller. These are a 50 piece of the 60 millimeter, and they are $17.99 for all of those. So I've got some beautiful, beautiful options there. These little wrapped candies, which I don't think we've looked at these. Got a pack of 8, 2 of each color. And those are $17.99 for those. These cute cakes. This is like screams little birthday cakes. I love it. Birthday party, $13.99 for the 3-piece for those. Let's see, we've seen everything here. Some of it's overlapping, so I just want to make sure I've covered things. Got some candy canes, got the blue, purples, got 3 purples and 1 blue. I don't know why that's the case. $22.99 though for those, and that's a decent size if you're wanting some variety to have on your tree, and using different size ornaments really kind of adds to that, which is super fun if you're going for a themed tree especially. Love these ornaments. It's a pink donut, so of course I love it. If you know, you know. $17.99. I think that's so cute. That is awesome. For that large pack of ornaments, I've got some smaller gumdrops here, 4-pack of those for $8.99. Super, super cute there. Have a smaller set. Let's see, which ones can I grab without knocking the whole shelf down? Okay, it's a 3-pack of cupcakes. $12.99 for the 3 of those. Got the little swirlies. These are super cute. I love those. Very, very beautiful. Those are $7.99 for an 8-pack of that. And then let's see, we did those. These are little like icing top ornaments. There's the 6-pack. and it is $12.99 for those. Got some cute white snowflakes. I love these with the subtle pastel colors mixed in of the sprinkles, $7.99, and that is for a 3-pack of those cuties. Got some sparkly lollipops, 4-pack for $11.99. Love those. And then they do have the pink classic Christmas tree, kind of the vintage tree that has kind of circled back now. It's $49.99 before the discount. So with that, it's only $25, which I don't feel like is terrible if you are looking especially for a pink one. And then the large ornaments. So we looked at the smaller sizes, and these are the bigger ones for 6 pieces of those. It's $27.99, and these are 150 millimeters for anyone that is curious. Let's see, what else have we not seen? Oh, these lollipops. We didn't look at these yet. Got these with the little swirl icing on them. Got some sprinkles. Got a little bit of glitter action going on with these. $17.99 for the 4-pack. Those are cute. Super, super cute. And then we saw the smaller size of these earlier, but this is a larger size of the little striped sprinkles ornaments. They are 100 millimeters, $12.99 for the 4-pack. Some large wrapped candies, and these here are $21.99. They have various colors. So you've got kind of this pretty blue, you've got a pink shade back there, and it looks like there's a light pastel purple right behind that. Let me see if I can lay this down so you can see it. Oop, not knock everything off the shelf. There you go. See? It's light purple. There's so much loaded on these shelves, you guys. It's crazy. Just moving our way on over. We've got some different sizes of the fluffy kind of ornaments. These seem like they're kind of almost like a snow cone, but with icing on it. $11.99, so a little bit bigger size of those. And then got some really big ones of the snowflake ornaments that are white with the sprinkles on them. $11.99 for the 2-pack. So super cute. Got some gigantic ornaments here. It's a 3-pack of these, so even bigger than the ones that I showed you a second ago. Let's see if I can find the pricing. Those are $32.99, and they are 200 millimeter for that 3-pack. So the colors you see are what you get. Some cute candy canes. This is 48 of them in a pack for the $13.99, which I don't feel like that's terrible. They look so good. You could eat them. Like, they genuinely look so real. It's crazy. All right, we looked at these. Got these cute ones with the white glitter and sprinkles. Let's see. These are $23.99 for those. More of those wrapped candies that you can buy individually. So if you're wanting just a specific color to mix in, you can do that. $9.99 for those. And I like that these are individual, because that is nice if you're wanting to really make a certain shade of all this pop, like you're doing something like with white sprinkles or with this white with the colored sprinkles, and you're wanting to like pull one of those out. I love that you can kind of individualize that. Got some little donut ornaments, $10.99. And then you've got some glitter, kind of sequin, sparkly wrapped candies going on here. $8.99 or $9.99 rather for an 8-piece. So those are cute. Got some cake pops. Ooh. Oh goodness. Okay, cake pops, and they are $10.99 for a 6-piece. So cheaper than Starbucks. Forgetting the real thing. Got some macaroons, $9.99 for the 4-piece of those, and those are so cute. Let's see, we looked at the snowflakes. These ornaments we've not looked at. We looked at the larger size. This is the smaller size. These are all shatterproof, $29.99 for those, and they have all kinds of colors, and these are kind of iridescent, so they're the shade that they are, but then they give this really beautiful glow. I can only imagine how pretty those would be with Christmas lights around them. And then these are $29.99 for this. and it is a little bit larger set of ornaments, where the last set I showed you was 16 pieces. This one is 12 pieces here. Moving on to some picks they have here in the center section. So we've got some lollipop picks up here, $3.99 for these. Cute, love the sprinkles on it. Got a little bit of glitter, giving it that shiny look. They come in the hot pink, they've got the lavender purple, they've got light purple, kind of a baby blue, so a few different shades of that. Got the macaroons that are 3 on a pick for $3.99. Again, like I said, all these are before the discount. And then we've got our ice cream cones over here. These are so cute. Got the little bow on them, and then the ribbon, it just extends down the pick. So if any of that is exposed, it kind of gives it some style other than being just a standard pick. $7.99 for that one. Little skewer of pom-poms, look like little candy balls. Those are $3.99. So they've got these that are almost like a felt kind of pom-pom. I think that's how you describe those, is like the little felt pom-poms. It's just like a traditional pom-pom. And then these almost look like a cake pop with sprinkles. So they have 2 varieties, both of them at the same price point. Got some cupcakes. These are $8.99 for the little cute cupcakes. And then gumdrops that are also $4.99 for those. We've got these larger picks, $13.99. If you've seen Pinterest and you've seen people how they'll do picks off the top of their tree, a lot of times there are these larger picks like that. That one's super cute. They've got these that look like bubbles or candy balls. If I can find one to pull out and show the actual size. They're all snuggling together so nicely. Hold on, almost there. Okay, $11.99 for these. Obviously you could fluff them up and make them look a lot prettier, because they do feel like they are bendable. Yeah, definitely bendable, and would absolutely hold their shape. So those are cute. Got these little candy picks as well, or stems. I think if it's a larger one, it's a stem. So excuse me. These are beautiful. They are $7.99 for those. Super soft. They kind of look like a twisted candy cane that's all kind of spun up, but that one's super cute. Got donut picks, which I think I've shown in one of the earlier videos. $6.99 for that one. Got sprinkles on half of it. We've got little twirly lollipops here, again with the ribbon, and then the ribbon down the stem. Those are $8.99 for those. More of the individual donut ones. Those are $4.99. Got the sprinkles all over them. And then these are some of the larger ones, but it's kind of similar to these, but in a smaller form. And those are $2.99. Again, super, super soft. Love the texture of those. Some sequin covered cake pops, $3.99 for those. So cute. Love those. And then a little bit brighter shade. I don't feel like this quite goes with the pastels. It's almost leaning a bit more neon, but it is $3.99 in that kind of candy vein for the twirly. Got these with the kind of gumballs, and then some sequin twists. $3.99 for those picks. Some little dipped marshmallows, $3.99, with little sequins on those. Those are so cute, actually. I really love those. This makes me think of the confectionery at Disney. Like, this stuff would kind of be the theme if they were doing like decorating for Christmas. $9.99 for the cotton candies. Okay, and I think we've made it through the picks. This is the little topper that they have, $14.99 before the discount. It does not light up, but I feel like that's still really cute for a topper, and to get it for $7.50 when you include the discount, I don't feel like that's terrible. So I love that. More lollipop ornaments here for $10.99 for the 4-pack of those. some little mixed ones where it has the cupcakes and then wrapped candies, $12.99 for that 6-pack. Got more of the cotton candies. This one's gorgeous. Like the sequins, I wish that would really pick up on camera. Like it's got a lot of glitter, but it's just absolutely gorgeous. $3.99. Got the little ice cream cones, and those are $7.99. More of the cotton candies here that are so pretty. It's kind of getting a little bit of it there. Yeah, that's just gorgeous to me. We've got donuts, and these are $4.99 for the donuts with the little pom-poms on them. More donuts with sequins. Those are $4.99. 3-pack of the candy canes for $5.99. And then the popsicles, oh my gosh, I just feel like you could eat those. $5.99 for the 2-pack. And then these almost look like dipped pretzels. 3-pack for $7.99. More of those cake pop looking ornaments, $7.99 for 3 of those. And then these look like frosted animal cookies. $3.99. We've got kind of a camel looking one. We have a monkey. Let's see. I see something with, oh, we got a giraffe back there. We have a lion. These are cute. Another camel. Oh, I see an elephant. Hold on. Nope. Oh, nope. That's a tail. Never mind. That's the lion again. But those are really cute. Got some little wafer ones with icing, $5.99. And then some cake slices, $5.99 for those as well. Got the yellow and the purple up top. Those are really cute. I like that a lot. Got the macaroon tree here, $8.99 for that. It's all stacked up in an ornament style. The gingerbread house ornament, it is $4.99. Super cute. Lots of detail on that one. And then, let's see, we've already seen that one. The little marshmallow skewer, $3.99 for all of those. And then they have these really cute, hold on, before we go to that, they do have the candy, like swirl trees, the little cone trees, $12.99 for that one. And then they have the cutest garlands. You've got gumdrops, you've got the macaroons, you've got these with the pom-poms and the twirly candies. They are ranging everywhere from the gumdrops are $18.99, $11.99 for the macaroons. These are $12.99 for the pom-poms. These little gumball looking ones for $12.99. And then these are gorgeous. The ornament garlands, $42.99. So it does put them a little bit pricier, but bringing it down to $22 roughly. So not too shabby, but it is so full and luxe looking. If you wanted to intermingle this with a garland of some greenery or something, that is super cute. We're on our last section of the candy section of this aisle so far, you guys. So we've got our pastel blue tree with all of the sequins and loads of glitter, $24.99 for that one. A larger macaroon tree, $49.99. Super cute. Is it macaroon or macaroon? I don't know. I've always heard it different ways. So you guys will have to let me know how you say it in the comments down below. Got this cute gingerbread house that lights up on the inside. So cute. That one. Where is the price tag? It should be there. Nope, not there. Where is it? There it is. $47.99 for that one. Super cute. And then lots of little presents. This one has a pink donut on the top of it. I'm not gonna pull it all the way out just because that shelf is so neatly stacked, but you get the idea. It's got all the candy on top. That one is $22.99, $15.99 for the purple one. It's got almost like a felt with sequins glitter overlay there. More of the little cakes for $9.99 for the little slices of cake. And you have some little decoration shelf items, $7.99 for the little gingerbread girl. Little gingerbread man is $7.99. Those are cute. And then the house down here, I think this is a little bit larger actually. No, it just looks different sitting on the shelf, but it's the exact same gingerbread house. Those trees we saw a second ago, and then the little cupcake tree is super cute, $13.99 for that one. Then they've got variations, so they do have a larger one of those cone trees in the pastel pink, $16.99 for that one with the swirl. And then the pastel snowman. This is adorable. All of the little sprinkles on the bottom, lots of glitter, so he is quite shiny and frosty. That's super cute. Love his hat on top, because what's frosty without his hat? And that one's $39.99 before the discount coming over. We've got another one of those trees. It's a little bit more, almost like a Pepto-Bismol pink kind of thing going on here. Not as much blush pink, baby pink, $38.99 for that one. So that one is a little bit brighter in person versus like even what the camera's picking up. These are so cute. You could use these sparkly trees outside of doing a candy theme. These are super cute. Lots of sparklies all over. Let's see, $13.99 for the smaller one, and this one is 16 inches tall for that one. And they do have a larger size over here. Let me pull this out real quick. We'll see, $18.99, and it is 20 inches for that one. The same thing. Those are super, super cute. Okay, trees, I need you to stay. Someone had you on the shelf. Stay on the shelf. Okay, got a few of those smaller. This is a different shade. This is more of a baby pink. It's a little bit more pale pink. You can see them side by side, so you can kind of see what I'm talking about there when I'm talking about the pinks. $19.99 for that one. Super cute. Then we've got the pink donut covered box with all of the little sequins that are like sprinkles on there. $15.99 for that one. It's a little bit smaller than the other one. And you've got your gingerbread people. These are cute on shelves, obviously, with the way their little legs hang down. They are sold individually, and they are $15.99 a piece for the little gingerbread bakers. And I fully expected these to be tree toppers, but they're actually not. They're weighted kind of on the bottom, and they are $34.99, and they are just little snowman head decorations. But I genuinely thought that would be a tree topper. I'm like, oh, that's going to be hollow on the bottom. So I was not expecting that, but they're still super cute. Make neat shelf decor, counter decor, something like that. You've got Frosty himself. Get it down so you can see it a little closer. I got the scarf, everything going on, his top hat. So super, super cute. And then I think we just have this guy and we're done with the gingerbread. You guys are with the candy. $25.99 for this large box. So cute. Absolutely love it. I am so excited because we've made it to gingerbread. I love this. It is my favorite every year. My kitchen is every year a gingerbread theme. So I love all the little finds, and just looking at it, it's so cute. It gets me ready to decorate my kitchen. So I love it. You guys have to let me know what your favorite theme is down in the comment section, because I love so many Christmas themes, but the gingerbread has got to be my favorite. We're starting from right to left this time. So we've got some little gingerbread people that are kind of springy. This one is $9.99. They also have this variation with the Christmas Santa hat on and little Christmas tree buttons. And then we've got these with candy buttons with a black little felt hat. Very Frosty the Snowman vibes going on there. You've got your gingerbread couple here, $11.99 for the little set. And then these little cups. Both of them are $7.99 a piece. Super cute gingerbread and Santa. This is cute. Love this. I may actually have to get this one. I really like it. It's $7.99, so $4. Yeah, I'm gonna put that one in the cart. I really like that one. Okay, So we've got the little Merry Christmas gingerbread set. These ornaments are adorable. To me, this is giving some of the Pottery Barn style like they had last year. $13.99 for those little cuties. Got the gingerbread house here, $18.99 for those. Lots of color, and we do have some variety because you've got this one with the dots on the roof, and then this one has more of like the candy flower. You've got Santa instead of Frosty, so a little bit of variety shown there. Got these little wooden houses that are gingerbread houses. So those light up, super cute. That one, let's see, is it on this? $20.99 for the gingerbread houses, and then this one is slightly different. Looks a bit different, and it also, let me show you, also lights up, super cute. Same price point as well for that one. A little bit larger gingerbread house that says toys on it, and this one also lights up on the inside. That is super cute. The price point on this one is $69.99, so a little bit more expensive. You've got this also to me gives a higher end, more Pottery Barn kind of look for a little bit less, $20.99, so get it for $10 instead. The traditional candy trees, they seem like they have these every year, $18.99 for those. And then a little bit larger of those gingerbread houses that we saw up there earlier. These also light up. They say cafe on this one, and it is $69.99. And then you've got the house next door with the snowman, $69.99 as well. $12.99 for the smaller size of the gingerbread kind of candy trees. And then coming up here, these are going to be viral and sell out, I feel like. This is super cute. Looks very Pottery Barn. $7.99, so you're talking $4 a piece, but those are definitely giving high end for like more expensive Christmas. Then they also have this style. It's a little bit different, has a single chimney popping out. Those are seriously so cute. Got the little elf making hot cocoa, $9.99 for that. And then the stack of gingerbreads here, $13.99 for that one. Those are cute. And then an even smaller size, that is $8.99 of the tree. And these actually light up the candy trees. Little 3 Friends gingerbread set here, $8.99 for that. And then this is cute. The Made with Love, Santa's favorite gingerbread bakery, baked fresh daily. That one's cute. It is $7.99 for that one. I really like that too. I don't know, that one may go in my cart too. We'll see. I'm trying to be good, you guys. Got a couple little nutcrackers in the candy theme, $7.99 for those. A little bit different variety of one holding a candy cane. Little gingerbread baker heads. Those are $11.99 for those. And then 2 sizes of these gingerbread ornaments. This is a 4-pack of those with sprinkles, kind of the piping on it, $15.99 for those. And then for the smaller set, it's $17.99 for 6 of these ornaments. And these are cute, the little gingerbread girls, super cute, $13.99. And then got more gingerbreads. These say Merry Christmas, again $13.99 for that 3-pack as well. Life is short, eat the Christmas cookies. I actually own this one, $4.99, so you're getting that for $2.50 with the discount. So if you're looking for little shelf decor that is inexpensive, these little pieces are great. Have some more wooden gingerbread people going on here, $6.99 for that, so it makes it $3. Got this one, again $6.99 for that as well. We've got the little flat lay kind of gingerbread house village going on. So those are cute. Then more of those candy trees. Moving over, we've got some cute garlands. I love the little houses and the candy canes mixed together. That one's $12.99. And then this one has little felt gingerbread people on it, and those are also $12.99. The gingerbread cutout is $23.99 before the discount, and I actually grabbed one of those the other day myself. Got a smaller size that is brown, and it's $8.99 for that. Just has a little bit of greenery on it, pine cone, but those are super cute. You could use those as ornaments. You could use them as decor on a shelf. So lots of options there. Do have some more felt ornaments over here. These are $3.99 a piece for the gingerbread house ornament. It's got a little bit of a slimmer, taller house. And then they have the kind of wider, stockier house. That one's super cute. Got almost like a little sandwich, a snowflake sandwich cookie ornament. And that one is $6.99. Got the poinsettia looking gingerbread cookie, $3.99 for that one. The gingerbread bakers, so it's like a little kid with a gingerbread cake, $7.99 for that one. And then they have, oh, it's Mrs. Claus. It's not kids, it's Mrs. Claus, because we have Santa Claus, if I can spin it. Okay, we got Santa Claus. His gingerbread house there. That one's cute. Got the cutting board for milk and cookies. Have one with a yellow ribbon. They have sugar and spice with a red ribbon, and Merry Christmas with a green ribbon. All of those are $3.99. And then $4.99 for the little candle gingerbreads, and then more of those ornament houses like I showed a second ago. Got that. And then I believe these are new, or at least new to my store this year. But the little deer, you've got one standing that are the gingerbread, almost sandwich cookies going on, $6.99 for those. Got the rolling pin ornament. That one is so cute. $5.99 for that one. Got the little gingerbread with the dancing legs here. $7.99 for that one. It's got a little bow. This one has a little hat on it, a little chef hat. And then up top, we've got more gingerbread ornaments, $4.99 a piece for those. One with a candy cane and then one holding a lollipop. And then they also had these gingerbread houses last year. These are $6.99 a piece before the discount. And this one's cute. I don't think my store had this one, but these are little cutting boards, gingerbread cutting boards with candies and treats on them. $6.99 for those. This cute little cup of hot cocoa. Those ornaments are $7.99. And then some little candy spoons, and those are $7.99 as well. Got some little almost corduroy style gingerbreads. Have one with a bow and a lollipop, and then one with a Santa hat and a candy cane. $6.99 a piece for those. And then these just look amazing. I'm thinking peppermint mocha. As soon as I see these ornaments, they're $6.99 a piece. Lots of glitter. So if you're not a glitter person, those may not be for you, but they have lots of glitter. Little candies. These are $3.99, kind of the beaded look for a little more classic kitchen. $2.99 for those. Little candy wreaths for $4.99. Little candy cane filled ornaments. Those are $6.99. Some of them have candy canes, and then some of them have the little round candies. Round peppermint candies, $6.99 for these. These are a cluster. This reminds me of like gaudy Christmas earrings. Like if you're going all out with an ugly sweater Christmas party or like super themed Christmas, that's what those kind of remind me of. All right, I'm gonna double back and do these picks really quick. These are $2.99 for the sequin picks there. Got the candy, the peppermint candy picks for $3.99. Got these three here. Got the spiral candies for $4.99, and they have lots of kind of a sequins and glitter on those. I don't know, let's see, these go actually down here. These are $3.99 for the cluster of candy canes. Got the candies that are the sequin candies that are a little more red with white. It's like a zebra, $4.99. Those are white with red stripes. So you got a bit of variety. They've had these for years. These are $4.99 for these. Got a nice texture to them. Got a little bit of glitter going on. Got some picks with the plaid. Snowman, I think isn't that tartan plaid? You'll have to correct me. Let me know. I think that's tartan. $4.99 for that one. And then you got Mr. Gingerbread here, $4.99. And these cute candies, also $5.99, kind of almost like they're flocked or got confectioner sugar on them. Little treats. Oh, and I missed these. I was too busy putting things back. $3.99 for these. They're almost like a burlap overlay with kind of a string or a rope trim. Those are super cute. These are cute. They are the gingerbread style stems, $10.99 for those. Look like a beautiful poinsettia, and then a little bit larger size of that smaller one we just looked at, and it is $6.99 for that size. It's got 3 pieces to it. That one's cute. Little gingerbread balls on this one. $12.99 for that. Super cute. I love that one. Some of the pinwheels. These look like a cinnamon roll. $8.99 for those. Have the large candy picks or stems. $7.99.
Yeah, there was already some here.
For all of the sequins. The little candies with the twist. Those are $4.99 for those. And over here we've got some poinsettias. Got the cozy lining to them. Love that. $4.99 for those. And last but not least, the little twists here. These are $4.99. Those are cute. I love that you can flip those out. They're very bendable. You can do a lot with those. And then last but not least, and the stems, $16.99 with the stem. Rounding out our candy and gingerbread section here on this aisle, we've got these little multi-size candies for $14.99. We've got a little canister. We've got paper sitting on top of this. Don't knock those off. Got the pom-pom candy canes. Got a little jingle bell on there and some striped ribbon. A 4-pack of those is going to run you $10.99. The large candy canes for $17.99. These fun little sequin glitter candy canes, $12.99. Those, and then multiple sizes of these variations of candy canes, $9.99 for that 6-pack. Then you also have $15.99 for these. Lots of glitter on those, so if you're not a glitter person, you might want to beware. Smaller size of the candy bowls here with the little stripes, $16.99 for those. And then down you have these sizes. A pack of 4 is going to run you $12.99 for that. And then, oh, there's a medium size, excuse me. $12.99 for that 6-pack as well. A pack of the wrapped candies. These are $9.99 for an 8-pack of those. Come with a little silver string for hanging them off your tree. Got the little lollipops, peppermint lollipops here in a 2-pack. Those are $8.99. Those $27.99 for this gigantic wrapped candy. And a letters to Santa little metal mailbox. It does have an opening. Let's see. Oh, and you can get them out of the back, so that's cute. It's got a little latch there. $29.99 if you wanted to do a cute little letters to Santa station. More of those candy trees, a smaller size of the wrapped candy. If you're doing those, $9.99 for the round one. And then they've got more of a square, kind of rectangle shaped one here, $9.99 for that one as well. I personally love these. They're so cute. They are felt, and then the ribbon kind of rope, the red and white rope, and then the velvet bows on them, I think make them adorable. It's $17.99 for the 4-pack, and then they also have a smaller kind of medium size that is $19.99 for the 6-pack of those. more of those pre-wrapped candies, $13.99 for the 12 pack. Got a bunch of tiny red and white candy canes. If you didn't want to do real candy canes, $10.99 for those, and it's 48 pieces. Got some more lollipops, $13.99 for the candy lollipops. The same ones that we just saw of those, and then the larger candy canes, $13.99 for 48 of those. And they look pretty stinking realistic, I feel like. So if you're wanting an option that's not hanging actual real candy, edible candy canes, you don't want the sugar on there, you don't want to worry about ants, anything like that, then that is a possibility. You have these beautiful twists for $7.99 for 8 of those. Got some Jingle Bells. These have polka dots, and they're $14.99. And then they also have some that say Merry Christmas. Little gold stars and snowflakes. Those are cute too. Then they've got another size of those same exact ones. Merry Christmas. 4-pack's gonna run you $14.99 for those. And then $14.99 for the larger, that same size of the polka dots. So you can kind of see a side-by-side shot there of the sizes of the two different ones. Candies, $15.99 for this 8-pack. The little twist candies, $24.99 for these. Again, loads of glitter. Your house is going to be sparkly until July. Got this little 3-pack of deer, $4.99 for those little friends. And then we're on to the garlands. So we've got the bells here for $10.99, $39.99 for the cluster of all of the ornaments, and then the candy canes, and these remind me of marshmallows, so $16.99 for those. The single pom-poms and balls, little ornament strands, those are $12.99 for those. I actually have these, love them for a gingerbread kitchen. Those are beautiful, $15.99 for that. More of the candy canes, the pom-poms, traditional pom-poms, red and white, are $8.99. And then these are beautiful as well, ornament garlands. I love that they're end to end, and those are $17.99. And we've got the big candy canes. These come in a set. One white one, one red one, and those are $8.99 for the 2-pack, which is not too shabby. Ends up being about $2 a piece. And you've got these. They look like real peppermint candy that you could buy in a store, $5.99 for those.